Taunton, July 2025. Few moments in cricket carry the weight of history quite like this one. Somerset Cricket Museum has recently received a rare and treasured addition to its collection, a cricket bat used by the legendary Sir Vivian Richards during the 1979 season. More than just a piece of wood, this bat represents a pivotal era in Somerset's and world cricket's evolution, a time of change, talent, and tradition. A gift with a story. The bat was formally presented to museum trustee Mike Unwin ahead of Somerset's Vitality Blast fixture against Gloucestershire. The gesture came courtesy of Denise Marsh, who donated the bat on behalf of her father, Roy Williams, a name that still holds fond memories in Somerset cricketing circles. Both Denise and Roy reside in Minehead. Roy, now a lively 94 years old, spent his working years as a bank manager in Taunton. His connections with Taunton Cricket Club and his son Neil's involvement with Somerset Second 11 forged a strong familial tie to the local cricketing community. Neil Williams, who went on to play for Somerset Seconds, is now managing director at Harris Fowler Solicitors, a present-day sponsor of Somerset County Cricket Club, SCCC. The gift was not simply an act of generosity, it was a symbolic handover of living history. And the story behind the bat makes it even more remarkable. A rare sponsorship from a different era. Reflecting on the significance of the bat, Roy Williams recalled a moment in cricket history that has largely faded from public memory. Greater than, if my memory serves me right, this was the first sponsorship Viv received during his career with Somerset. It may well have been the only one, said Roy. Of course, player sponsorships were much rarer back in the 1970s. In 1979, Richards was sponsored by a local business, Harris, a Taunton-based stamp dealer. The deal was modest by modern standards, £1 for every run Richards scored that season. And how many did he score? Approximately 1,500 runs, making the sponsorship total a handsome £1,500. A generous amount at the time and a testament to Richards' unstoppable form. In today's era of multi-million-pound endorsements and high-profile brand ambassadors, such a deal might seem quaint. But in the 1970s, it was a pioneering gesture, and likely one of the very first personal sponsorships a cricketer in the English domestic game received. Viv Richards in 1979 dominance and flair. By 1979, Viv Richards had already established himself as a force to be reckoned with in international cricket. His dynamic batting style, aggressive, stylish, and fearless, had captured the imagination of fans around the world. Somerset was fortunate to have him as part of their squad, and that season, Richards brought both charisma and sheer talent to the English county circuit. His performance that year was exceptional, with nearly 1,500 runs to his name. Each innings seemed more masterful than the last. Richards wasn't just a player, he was an experience. For Somerset fans, every time he walked out to bat, it was a moment to remember. The bat now housed in the Somerset Cricket Museum was used by Richards during that very season, a season that saw him lift Somerset into the spotlight and carve his name into the county's folklore. More than just a bat. To call this item a cricket bat feels like an understatement. It's a time capsule. It holds within it not just the runs and matches, but the echoes of crowd cheers, the smell of freshly cut grass, and the spirit of a player who transformed the game. The bat represents an era where the game was simpler, but no less passionate. Mike Unwin, receiving the bat on behalf of the museum, spoke of the deep value the artifact holds. Greater than, this is a wonderful and meaningful addition to our collection. To have a bat used by Sir Viv Richards, during such a significant season, is an incredible honor. What makes it even more special is the story that comes with it, the personal connection through Roy and his family. A family of cricket. Roy Williams' connection to the game is long and meaningful. His days as a bank manager didn't stop him from supporting local cricket or getting involved with the sport. His son, Neil, not only played for Taunton Cricket Club but also represented Somerset's Second 11, a competitive level that demanded real skill and commitment. Now, decades later, Neil leads one of Somerset's key club sponsors, Harris Fowler Solicitors. The family's bond with cricket remains unbroken, and the decision to donate the bat is an extension of that lasting relationship. Denise Marsh, who made the formal presentation, did so with great pride. It was clear that this was more than just a family heirloom, it was a cherished symbol of a time when community, club, and cricket were tightly knit. A museum preserving living heritage. Somerset Cricket Museum, located at the county ground in Taunton, plays a critical role in preserving the region's cricketing heritage. The museum's collection spans decades of history, celebrating not only Somerset legends but also moments that shaped the wider game. With the inclusion of Viv Richards' 1979 bat, the museum has added a jewel to its crown. The bat joins a carefully curated range of memorabilia, from match-worn shirts to photographs, from scorebooks to trophies. But more importantly, it joins a narrative, a story that continues to be written every time a fan walks through the museum's doors. The museum's mission has always been to bring cricket's past alive for future generations. This bat does exactly that. The quiet power of local stories. What sets this story apart is its deeply local roots. A global cricketing icon, a small local sponsorship, a father's memory, and a daughter's tribute, all intertwined in one piece of cricketing equipment. The story is proof that cricket's greatest moments are not only shaped by centuries and trophies but also by quiet acts of kindness, support, and legacy. Roy Williams' thoughtful preservation of the bat, and his family's decision to donate it, speaks volumes. It's a reminder that cricket is as much about people and memories as it is about records and statistics. A timeless symbol. The bat is now on display at the Somerset Cricket Museum, where it will serve as a source of inspiration and reflection for visitors. It's more than a relic, it's a bridge between generations. For those who remember the 1970s, it brings back vivid memories. For younger fans, it offers a glimpse into a time when cricket had a different rhythm but the same heart. Viv Richards' name continues to resonate through the cricketing world. His legacy, of fearless batting, magnetic personality, and deep sportsmanship, is sealed in cricket history. This bat is a reminder of that greatness. But it's also a reminder of Roy Williams, a man who quietly watched, remembered, and eventually ensured this story wasn't lost. It is a tribute to Neil and Denise, who carried forward their father's love for the game. It is a tribute to Somerset, to community, and to the magic of cricket.